recommend Dr. Tyler because he's knowledgeable, he's kind, compassionate. I'm also fully vegan, so there wasn't any pressure to do it just one way. He actually found the supplements that would work for me that were all plant-based, and as you can see, I still got results, and that's what I really appreciated about him. You know, the questionnaire was quite extensive to fill out, and then when we had our consultation, it was clear that he was really looking at me and all my needs and concerns. He's matching it up with me and my own specifics of my DNA, which nothing else can actually replace. I can't imagine anything more personalized. But combining it with his understanding of chemistry, he knows how to play with the supplements, down to the right quantity that I need. And he just does that just seamlessly. Hello, my name is Azizi, and I am a children's book author from New York City. Before working with Dr. Tyler, my life was, well, painful. It was a lot of suffering for about 3.5 years. I had stabbing pains during my menstrual cycle, a fever during my menstrual cycle, just low energy. At least 1 or 2 days, I was kind of just in the bed. I also had lung issues because I had mold in the lungs from living in Bali. So it caused all kinds of other issues, low hemoglobin, anemia, like critically low hemoglobin, and brain fog, and my hormones were just completely out of whack, mood swings up and down, all the things you would absolutely hate to have, I had. So I've been trying a lot of different things for, well, 3 years once I realized this wasn't just something off, that there was really a problem. And so I was trying all kinds of different modalities, all in the holistic lifestyle, but nothing was really getting to the root of the problem. Then I heard Dr. Tyler on a podcast, and it just made sense to create a personalized protocol. What I loved about his story is that he was looking at the chemistry of a person individually and matching it up with the mutations, and I was instantly like, yes, because I needed something personalized. And he had this background in chemistry and also understood how vitamins, some things you're taking might actually be harming you even though they're good for you. That made so much sense because I was taking all this good stuff, yet I was still feeling really bad. So I thought it's time to try a new approach, and I wanted something more personalized. So some things I tried in the past that didn't work for me were quercetin, berberine. I was on, turns out, a lot of supplements that were a total mismatch, and it was actually making me worse. Based on what he found out in my DNA, I had an allergy to histamine, oxalate, sulfur, and I was taking a lot of things that basically were filled with the things that my body not only couldn't process, but that was making it worse. So that immediately stopped, literally just by not doing those things. But then, of course, I needed to know what to do because it's not enough to just abstain. I needed to repair the body, and that's where he really turned things around. So when I got my report back from him and we did our consultation, it was all a big aha because it all resonated, and it actually was refreshing, to be honest, to have all of this proof of why I was feeling what I was feeling. It's kind of a relief because I don't feel like I'm making it up or I'm being whiny. Because I can look at my DNA and tell me all that stuff, but I have no idea what to do with that. And that's where Dr. Tyler comes in, because that's a whole other area. It's one thing to know what kind of mutations you have. It's another thing to know what to do with that. I'm really grateful. So since working with Dr. Tyler, my life is a complete turnaround. I feel probably more healthy than I've ever felt in my life because all my life I've been doing things that weren't for me. And then afterwards, it just started to create a trickle-down effect of illness. So the stabbing, the issues with my menstrual cycle, they went away actually after a month. So no fever, no brain fog, all of that is gone. I can think better. I'm more creative. I actually created a new children's book series because my mind is just open. So yeah, life is amazing. So this was my first time doing genetic testing, and it absolutely exceeded my expectations. Why didn't I know about this before? I could have ended this suffering like 3 years and 5 months ago if I knew about this. So I'm definitely a fan. I've told so many people, and I'm kind of a poster board for genetic testing and protocol supplementation. So do it for sure.